Let's continue our coverage on the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, now in day 18. As the search goes on, DNA found both in the home and in a glove is a key part of this investigation. Joining us tonight is Dr. Tina Say, who specializes in molecular biology and genetics for the Science News. Good to see you, Tina. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
In a perfect world, investigators would have gotten a hit in CODIS. What is CODIS, and how is it different from 23andMe or Ancestry.com, those websites that millions of Americans use?
Right. So CODIS is a crime database where only people who have been convicted of crimes or arrested are in this database. So not getting a hit in CODIS simply means that you don't have a reason to be in a criminal database. And CODIS uses... Sorry.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
So CODIS uses different types of DNA tags to identify people than the ones used in 23andMe or Ancestry.
Got it. Once they didn't get a hit in CODIS, the Pima County Sheriff said that he would try using familial DNA. Is that the same as investigative genetic genealogy, and how is that applied?
Yes, that is basically the same thing that was used to identify the Golden State Killer back in 2018. It's also used to identify when you have human remains that you don't know who the person is, and you can figure it out by association with relatives who have uploaded their DNA to a database.
With IgG, investigators can look at hundreds of thousands of genetic markers versus the standard 20 that's used in CODIS. How does that work out?
As I said, they are very different types of DNA tags. CODIS uses very short pieces of DNA that are called short tandem repeats. So in these 20 places, one person will have maybe 2 copies at one location, where another person has 3. In the consumer databases, these millions of markers are just tiny one-letter changes, but altogether they add up and can give you a lot more information than those 20 spots in the CODIS database.
From where you sit, is the DNA found in Nancy Guthrie's home more important than what was found in a glove 2 miles away?
Well, I can't speak to the specifics of that, but a glove 2 miles away could be worn by anybody, I would think. And even though there is DNA in a house, doesn't necessarily mean someone was involved in a crime there, just means that they were there at some point.
And finally, how heavy a lift is it cross-referencing all of that genetic material for investigators?
It's quite a task. There are lots of people who have gotten very good at it and very quick. If there is someone in that database, the genetic genealogy database that they're using, who is close to that person, it might make the investigation much faster. But if it's only distant relatives in there, it could take quite a long time.
Tina Say, thank you for your context on this really intricate process that the investigation is now in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.